Hey, it's been a minute. Hey everybody, welcome back from, summer. Summer's been busy. I've been, doing shit, so I haven't made an update, and, you can get over it. This one time, there's a UFO. There's in XCOM world, alright, it's been a minute, but in XCOM world, there's a UFO. It's hunting us. It's stupid, right? It's not going to get there. It's just flying around. We don't know what it's doing. It doesn't know what it's doing. Everybody's fine. Let's just go right into it. We got a newbie mission. We need to send Soma and Kim and Manny and Painted and Inabot 44 on a probably mostly easy mission to capture some tactical supplies left behind in an advent camp. The mission starts smoothly until Manny reveals the whole squad by activating an ability. This is good because Manny can activate Overwatch after sprinting a long distance, but bad because literally the entire map knows we're here now. Advent responds by airdropping in a number of MOCX soldiers. Is Xcom backwards? It's MOCX? Who are representatives of an anti-Xcom faction, and they all seem conspicuously familiar. Some Lost are also alerted to our presence, and we carve our way through them on the way to the supplies, leaving a Reaper, in her own personal stealth not yet seen by enemies. Soma does an excellent job of cutting things with his mind blades, and Kim rains some explosive ordnance from an upper floor of a building as Inabot and Manny push forward marking crates. Painted seizes an opportunity to make a long journey in stealth deep into enemy territory to steal a crate from under their noses. Unfortunately, apparently marking the crate, much like Manny activating Run and Gun, pulls Painted out of her own personal stealth, meaning now she's in super deep in enemy territory and 100% visible. Fuck. In order to save Painted, we kick Inabot into overdrive and recklessly run the poorly programmed bot into the battle to neutralize some of the threat to Painted's life and give us some time to extract her from the situation she's in. Inabot reacts to those orders by missing a 74% and 59% shot consecutively. Despite these misses, the gambit partially works, as Inabot is taken as an active threat and moved in on. Unfortunately, an MOCX Reaper doesn't take the bait and stuns Painted before she can act. Painted's fucked. Painted is fucked. Manny, on the other hand, moves at great risk to himself to try blow up a purifier before it can set Painted on more fire. He hits the shot, but hits the shot with the lowest damage roll possible, meaning the purifier lives. Soma isn't convinced Painted is worth saving, so he instead just stabs a robot with his mind. We get a little lucky overall, as some of the Advent and MOCX forces are distracted by the many Lost flooding the battlefield. But one of the MOCX breaks off from his troop and guns down the stunned Painted, killing her outright. Wait, don't Crescentera, is that you? Why the fuck are you shooting Painted? Are you killed Inabot too? What the fuck, Cress? Raven? Raven too, you fucking traitors! Polly? You can't hide your crimes behind words? Jesus, these XCOM. Comex, they're different, they're bad guys. They're our friends, but they're not our friends. God. Anyways, Cress, Raven, and Polly all get murdered because they're traitors. And then we evac everyone because there's a billion zombies. Painted's super dead. Inabot's in pieces on the ground, and everything is bad. Just leave. It didn't happen. We weren't there. Just leave. It literally, our most valuable soldiers that we brought into the battlefield are dead on the battlefield. And we discovered that they're imposter boxies. It's just a bad day. We're moving on. Having thinned out our squad of newbies through blood and promotion, we move on to the next mission. We've gotten word that there's a VIP Advent that has been captured and located in a prison to the north, so we send the moderately experienced squad of Connor, Soma, Jack, Prineva, and Sarah Splatipus to go rescue them. Prince starts the combat by literally throwing a pack of C4 at the enemy and then shooting it. This does not reveal either Prin Amy or anyone else out of the squad, thus furthering confusion that Painted marking a box earlier for extraction revealed her. Jack feels bad for the enemy, so he attempts an unwise but blessed 44% hack roll that fails, revealing her position to the enemies and making for a fairer fight. Fortunately, Connor and Sarah are in an excellent position to clean up the remaining enemies, so Jack's mercy does not go punished. Pushing forward, we get caught off guard by a group of Advent that manage to hide in the shadows on a rooftop, which makes for a bit of chaos, but isn't fully impossible. We send Soma in to cut people with his mind, hitting the enemy so hard that he falls down twice, while Connor sets up a distraction beacon to draw literal fire away from Praneva. Distracted successfully, the squad ends the rest of those Advent forces, ending with Cookie compelling an Advent Lancer to do a backflip. From here, Praneva extracts the VIP cleanly, and we leave the area of operations. Soma earns his first promotion, and Jack earns his third. We also gain further intel on Advent's movements, and the VIP scientist offers to join our efforts. Here's Noah. He's ripping some mad pull-ups, getting swole. That's Noah. Get him. We make quick use of our new scientist and start researching psionics, with the eventual plans to have our resident Crystal Witch, who has been yet waiting in the wings, to become our first homegrown psionic soldier. In the meantime, we set up a squad to go shut down an Advent facility that is helping research their Doomsday Avatar project. We send in an elite squad of Shrub, BP Jack, Noah, Connor, and Taters to go slow their progress. It's clear pretty immediately that Advent cares a lot about defending this location. Even though we drop in stealth, we quickly find loads of Advent soldiers patrolling around, as well as a squad of the traitorous MOCX. BP starts the party by lobbing a grenade into the unwisely grouped traitors, followed by a hail of fire from the rest of our squad, resulting in tactical removal of the traitor Shadow Days, and heavy wounding of traitors Nimberly and Sammy. Some pristine shots from traitors thin the foes out further, leaving Noah and Shrub free to mercilessly execute the remaining MOCX soldiers before they can escape. The welcoming committee dealt with, we push forward slowly and carefully, making sure to check our corners, barely making it 10 paces before we encounter yet more Advent. Connor uses his mimic beacon to distract some of their fire, but before this squad is dealt with, another Advent squad joins the fray. We've got Noah on the front line, juggernaut that he is, and we're not in a terrible position just yet, though things could be better. One of the aliens moves forward and digitizes Jack's consciousness or something? I don't know what the fuck this is, but real Jack is unconscious now, and green Jack is trying to murder us. It's unclear. It's unclear. Also, this happens because Xcom never has any bugs, so Noah's now over there, and the snake is floating and try not to, it's fine. We're fine. Knowing that we need to both free Noah from his entanglement and Jack from free Jack from being green, we push Shrub forward to try and kill the green alien, hoping that'll return Jack to us. Unfortunately, Shrub grazes his shot, meaning we also need to push free soldier Serkan Demir. Just explanation, we have a perk that sometimes gives us a local resistance soldier for free on our missions, so that's who Serkan Demir is. We push forward free soldier Serkan Demir to try to finish him off. He succeeds, which, as we hoped, frees Jack from his being green, allowing him to hack and shut down the turret looming over our entangled Noah. BP pushes forward far enough to get a shot that forces movement onto the snake entangling Noah, freeing him and sending him on a burning pistol rampage on the fucking jerk snakes that have attacked him. As Demir pushes forward to finish the stunned turret, another squad of Advent is discovered. Noah, out of bullets for his pistol, pushes forward and punches them with his shield. Unfortunately, on the Advent's turn, Noah misses his shield bash, and they get close enough to shank Demir, who dies immediately. Rest in peace, Demir, you served us well. Fortunately, those were the last soldiers on the map, meaning mission complete and progress on the Avatar project reduced. Taters is the only one to leave the mission with a promotion, earning her 5th promotion. I guess that's what you get when you bring a squad of elite soldiers. Next up is a mission we received to sabotage a psionic transmitter. This should prevent some Advent bullshit, and as a reward, some of the local resistance will lend us one of their scientists. It should be a relatively simple mission, and we send Millie, BP, Connor, Beetle, Splatopus, and Taters to go get them. We set up in position on the first squad and end our turn. Awkwardly, they basically step on Sarah Splatopus in their pathing, and after awkwardly pointing at each other, scatter like cockroaches. Millie pushes forward a little and finds some more aliens, while Taters backtracks and stabs one of the Advent in the mind. Other Sarah, inspired, tries the same thing, but misses, resulting in some further awkwardness that requires Beetle to shoot a grenade at Sarah in order to save her. Valinor decides to add to the confusion by showing up, and a well-placed proximity mine by Beetle guards the doorway and prevents some sneaky snakes from entering. Valinor biffs it and walks straight into the mine anyways, stabbing Connor in the process and then running into the shadows. BP, furious, throws a battle scanner after her so she can't fucking hide, and Taters takes a position on the high ground to shoot Valinor in the face. Then gets BP's other action point donated to her because BP and Taters have a bond. Go Beep Taters. Allowing Taters to shoot her in the face again in the same round, killing her. From here, the mission is a simple matter of cleanup, with Millie continuing to lead the way forward to the objective. Literally everyone gets wounded, but we make it through the mission with everyone alive and the objective complete, earning us a scientist and promotions on Millie, BP, and Beetle. For the next 2 days, we scour the planet for resources to support our new scientists' research, and there's no UFO.
That UFO contact has us locked in. We have to take evasive maneuvers.
Setting course for West Asia.
We've lost power! We're going down! Fast!
Impossible! There's no damage to the engines. Unless be using an electromagnetic pulse. If I can just bypass all this alien circuitry... Hold on.
Shen?
It's not accepting the transfer. Interface ready. The system is overriding my command.
Shen!
Right.
Emergency power online.
Someone get me a damage report.
We've got a problem.
Only one?
They've just dropped some sort of spike outside. It's generating the same type of pulse that knocked us out of the sky.
They don't want us. They want the ship. Isn't there some way you can override it?
Not from here. I can't get our engines online while it's out there.
Commander, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Destroying that spike is our only chance of getting out of here. We can't let the aliens take this ship.
We send out a squad of Connor, Splatipus, Beetle, Shrub, Soma, and Julian as the first down the runway to deal with this beacon. As the last move of our initial setup, Splatipus discovers this mass of flesh running at us. Unfortunately, Connor misses his reaction shot on the wall of flesh somehow, as well as the second reaction shot on the other soldier. We try filling it with bullets the traditional way, and send Julian, now wearing a shield like a mini Noah, in to stab the other soldier in the mind. He fails the hack, but succeeds the murder, so we'll call it a win overall. Because the aliens shot down our entire spaceship, we'll periodically get the rest of our soldiers as they get their gear on and get down the ramp, meaning BP joins the combat, and offers her bullets into the flesh mass, weakening it enough for Sarah to lean over a cliff and pop into the back of the head with a pistol. Soma, excited by our progress, unwisely pushes way forward and alerts the entire map, then throws a panic flashbang to try disorient as many of them as possible so he doesn't get hit by an entire train full of aliens. Connor's well-placed mimic beacon, as it usually is, absorbs most of the threat of the next round, and while it does leave some meatballs to deal with on our side of the battlefield, our tried and tested method of a hail of bullets seems to work just fine, leaving Splatipus in a position once again to pop it with a pistol. Julian pushes forward with a shotgun to deal with the rest of the threat. Beetle offers a freeze grenade to one of the meatballs just to slow it down. And while Soma is the subject to a lot of fire, nothing seems to actually be able to hit him. Next round, Julian cleans up some of the trash, a hail of bullets clears out the final meatball, and Noah arrives on the battlefield. From here, a constant trickle of regular Advent soldiers slows our progress, but Splatipus slowly chips away at the offending beacon over several rounds, eliminating the threat and allowing us to clean up, pack up, and take off. Soma enjoys the latter half of the battle, running around and mind-stabbing people with a joy and fervor seldom seen. We took a lot of wounds, we had a fear for our entire operation, But we survived and lived to fly another day. For our efforts, Connor, Splatipus, Soma, and Shrub all received promotions. Back in the air, our scientists complete research of magnetic weapons, allowing us to manufacture squad-wide upgrades to almost all of our weaponry, adding a little more punch to our shots. Also, Samedi finishes her training, earning her all the way up to a 3rd promotion as the same class Noah is. She takes a slightly different focus and upgrades, putting less emphasis on the shield and more emphasis on the pistol, so we'll see how that goes going forward. Meanwhile, the Avatar project actually nears completion once again, compelling us to take a mission to infiltrate one of the facilities and blow it the fuck up. Unfortunately, before we can even get to that, the Advent attacks a local resistance force, compelling us to first save their lives, then deal with this whole Avatar project thing. We send in a mostly green squad of Kimabox, Samedi, and Millie, with accenting yellow, Prineva, and Soma, and the odd purple one out, Cookie Jack, on this very important, super fashionable mission. Samedi starts by flexing her pistol prowess, moving and taking 2 shots immediately. Sadly, she misses, but still cool. Kim and Millie follow up and kill the snake, while Prineva and Cookie take positions on the rooftops. Next round, Kim pushes forward and causes explosions, while Soma pushes it forward and does some cool Lucy things with his blades and then gets emotionally shattered because Millie takes a point of poison damage. Unfazed by Soma's lack of commitment, Prineva pushes forward anyways, revealing more threats that, honestly, the Resistance kind of just deal with themselves. Not to be outdone, Prineva shoots a car that a bunch of mutons are near, doing a ton of damage and sufficiently irritating the aliens. This further reveals 2 more meatballs and 4 more mutons, which is actually enough of a threat to get us to take this fashion so seriously. The aliens start throwing loads of explosives, blowing up a bus and killing tons of civilians, as well as pissing Samedi off. She moves forward and guns down 2 of the mutons in a single turn. Cookie lobs a freeze grenade to lock down another of the mutons, and after some fire from Millie and the Resistance, Soma moves in to Mind Blade it the rest of the way down. The bus explosion killed a lot of civilians, but we still saved who we could, and everyone got out alive. Kim earns her 3rd promotion for the mission, unlocking the ability to return fire multiple times when shot at, and getting an extra grenade to throw around. Prineva also earns a promotion, earning the ability to fire a marking shot, making her struck target easier to hit for the rest of the squad. More importantly, this mission secures a bond between Soma and Kim, meaning it's cool poster time, and nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. Anyways, back to fucking over the Avatar project. We pick an Avatar facility to raid, and though there's been rumors that there's some big fug-off alien guarding this one, we're working with a really limited selection of places to raid, and honestly, we're not super scared of one big fuck-off alien. We've seen quite a few meatballs at this point, and oh mother god, that's a lot of health. Okay, Cookie hack that turret. Fuck, Julian, go shoot it. What? Why, Julian? What? Shoot it! Why did it move? Julian, shoot it! It went again. What the fuck? Then a pod got popped. What the fuck is going on, Shrub? Oh god, BP, don't move it. Don't move it. Reacts to movement. Just fucking shoot it. Oh god, it also reacts to shooting it. Jess, throw a freeze grenade at it so it stops. Jack, blind it. Oh god, I don't know. Blind it before it kills us all. Shoot it. Fuck. Okay. Oh. Okay. What's it doing? Okay. Good. It opened a portal and escaped. What the fuck was that? Even though Shrub died, the rest of the mission is relatively simple cleanup without any major surprises. Jack hacks a robot and puts it to sleep, Prineva plants the C4, and the rest of us all get the hell out of here before anything else bad can happen. Jesus. Rest in peace, Shrub. You were a heck of a soldier and died in the name of learning. We slowed down the Avatar project dramatically, but it cost us some lives. Overall, we're in a pretty good situation, and next time we could look forward to making Crystal a witch, as well as raising up some new skirmishers to help cope with the loss of Shrub. I mean, at some point we should also replace Painted, who died earlier, but we might make her a zombie, but nobody really cares, right? So, anyway, catch you next time, where hopefully we raise our own witch and make fun of Painted for being dead. Thanks for hanging out again, guys. I'll try not to make it a month before the next one.